Greetings everyone, Malloy here. Today I am in Bree at the Dwarf Fountain on Glamdring. We're having a kinship meet and greet here, so if
And we
you're a
will be
kinship
in
leader
regional chat,
or
so
anything
everybody
like
here
that,
will see the messages.
if you're a kinship leader or anything like that, please feel free to come out, join us, hop up on stage and introduce your kinship to everybody. I look forward to seeing several of you out there and hanging out with us. Thanks.
I'm prepared anytime, dear. You want to introduce me or do I just go?
I think you can go ahead and start. Yes, I believe LD or Louise are ready.
Okay, I'm starting in three, two, one, go.
I got a question for y'all. Where is the band standing? Because I'm not hearing any music, which makes me believe that there's a bunch of us on the wrong layer. Can y'all see me? Oh. Hey, can y'all see me, perchance? Because I can't hear the band.
I cannot hear. I don't think they've started
The
yet.
band is not playing.
Okay, but can you see me?
Uh,
Jumping
I
up and
don't.
down.
Mm,
If
I
not,
don't see.
No,
that means
no.
there's a bunch of us on the wrong layer.
Haha,
Oh
that's not right.
no. Okay.
Well, everyone can send tells to for sure's.
Okay,
So,
can you type your name in world, please? Just so I don't screw this up.
absolutely.
Oh, dang it, I need to turn world on. Shit. Alright, it's on. Did you post something?
Yes, I'm getting a few people telling me now. Seems
Um,
like
could you post it again, please? Sorry about that.
absolutely.
For some reason, world text messages isn't coming through for me. Could you just spell your name for me, please?
Yes. Fautheuse.
I have Fautheuse.
Yeah, instead of T, it's C.
Faucheuse.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now they're all popping on. That's good. I can't hear the music either.
They just started playing.
Okay. Oh yes, I hear it. I'm starting to hear it. A little bit.
I'm just gonna hang out here on this layer until most people have disappeared. Making sure everybody makes it over safely. Can y'all see my hi all in the world chat?
Yes, I can see it.
Thank you.
Star is looking for an invite to the right layer. Let me see if I can. I'll invite her. She is here. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for coming out for Glamdring's first official meet and greet event. I'm so excited to see all of you out here. If you are new to the Glamdring Social, please join us on our Discord server. And I'll post that also in regional chat for everyone. We will be speaking in voice and also posting messages in the regional chat for everyone. I'm looking forward, as I'm sure everyone else is, to seeing what each of you as a kin or group has to offer to those that have not found their Lord of the Rings online family yet. And before we start, I would like to ask everyone to group up together for a large photo for our Glamdring social server so that we can keep the memory and also show how many people were present for the event.
Where would you like us to group up, Angel?
I would say right here in front of the band, but not, yeah, just in front of the band, so like we're all looking at the band. Yeah, short folks up front. Got a lot of people here. This is awesome. Go ahead and take a couple snapshots. If anybody else wants to take some pictures and share them, we would gladly accept and appreciate them. We'll add them to our little album. And then we'll take another one where everybody's facing away from the band so that we can see everybody's faces. Excellent. There's so many people. This is so awesome. Let me turn around. I gotta turn myself around. Get up here with y'all and say cheese. Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is great. This picture is going to be great. Okay. So now that we can actually, after this music, we will begin the actual event. I would ask every kin and group that is present to find a spot around the fountain, but keeping separate from other kins and groups, just so that everyone that wants to check out the different groups can walk around and ask questions and see who's who for each kin and group. So, like, for instance, Knights of Dol Amroth, they can come and group up, like, right over here. I should put a little thing on my head for 1 sec. I don't think I can. I don't.
You can only do that in fellowship.
In group,
right?
yeah. Yeah. And then we'll just form up the different groups around the fountain. So we'll make like a circle around the fountain. Close enough that you can actually still hear the music if you'd like.
If you have some dwarf candles, you can place them at gathering spots.
I don't have any. Oh, yeah. See, I see some dwarf candles. Yes, beautiful. See many people moving to different groups. Okay. I guess this will work. This should be fine. I won't put you in the corner.
I just want to give a quick shout out to those that are joining us on YouTube that can't be in Game yet because they may not have transferred over. We're on the Glamdring server here, so If anybody is looking for a house in Glamdring, I'll be popping the link for the Glamdring social in the description of this videos and in the chat here soon, so you guys can join us live there as well. And in the Glamdring server, they actually have a list of all the kinships, so you can watch what people have to say and then find your people there.
Excellent. So I will stop at each group and ask who will be speaking for the group, and I will bring that person onto the stage if you are in here. If not, I will go ahead and pose that question to you in regional chat, or in the say chat, and yes, and then you'll be able to place your recruitment message in the regional chat for everyone to see. I may ask you questions in the event stage just to get some extra feedback about your kin or group so that people can make some informed choices. If anybody here in the event stage has any questions, you can raise your hand and then I will bring you up on the stage so you can ask that question. Does anybody have any questions so far? If there are any questions, so with that said, I do want to introduce everybody to Miloa. She is here. She's going to be streaming the event, and she may also have some questions for you, so please don't be shy. Feel free, if you have any questions throughout, to send us a tell, or if you're in here, you can raise your hand and we will get to you. Okay, with that said, I guess we can go ahead and start with going to each group and introducing you guys. So I'll start with We Fight for Food, which is, I believe, over here. I have Galahadrian with the We Fight for Food. Are you representing your kin today? If Galahadrian or anybody from We Fight for Food is in here, if they could raise their hand so I can bring them up stage.
Angel, check your Discord.
Yes.
There's a alert.
Oh, got it. Okay, thank you. Let me go ahead and send him a tell then and see. Okay, he's going to post his message. Okay, he posted it to me, so I'll go ahead and post it out there for him.
I will read it on his behalf, maybe?
Yes, Megavan and all free folk of Middle Earth, we fight for food, have made it to Glamdring. A casual kinship is looking for new members of all levels and experience of LOTRO as we make the exciting move to Glamdring. Whether you are a solo player here just for the sights, a crafter, or a raider, we have a space for you. Please send a tell for any information.
Can you type the name of the person I need to send a tell to?
Yes, so 1 second.
I know there's probably a lot going on for you. I love the kinship name, Fight for Food. We fight
It's
for
a great
food.
name.
It's
a
such
great
an
name.
amazing name.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely amazing. And I know my kin has run with them several times, or many times with doing raids and stuff.
Nice, lovely. Somebody has started a parade,
I
around
love
the bar
it.
fountain.
That's fantastic.
Love it.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next kin that I see. Let's see. Oh, concerning hobbits. Let's go ahead and talk with you. Hey, Dove. Excellent. Now, Honey Dove, is this kin only for hobbits, or do you invite other races?
Are they in the audience? Here in
They are.
here in Discord?
Oh, in the audience? I do not see. If you are in the audience, please raise your hand. Honey Dove. I don't see her in here though.
Okay.
No, she's not in here.
I got you, Kay.
I am going to move on to the next kin,
and
I think. Yes.
somebody just posted that says for the Discord, enabling raising hand is currently disabled.
Oh no. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm so sorry. Let's see. That's crazy. Let's see. Request to speak. There. Let's see if that works. Somebody want to raise their hand?
There it worked.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to invite you up, Marilyn. Hi there, Marilyn. How are you?
Hello, hello. I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Doing great. How are you? What's you have a question?
Nope, just was responding to your request to try and see if it would work.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I see Farah Span is also. Do you have a question? Wait, I'll invite you to speak. Hi, Ferris.
Hey Ferris, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, did you have a question or were you just also letting us know that you...
I was just raising my hand.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, I am going to go to the next kin. Let's see. It's Wandering Stars? I think that's Star, isn't it?
So yeah, Star is representing them.
Okay, would you like to come up stage, Star? I will invite you.
She would like to.
Here we go,
She's
Star.
asking how to raise hand. I believe she wants to be on stage.
All right, she should have... I've just given her access so she can come up on stage.
Some people might not know how to do that. Can you walk them through it?
I believe there is an option at the bottom of their screen with a little hand. It should be when they have something to say, they just click on it. It'll put a little hand on their icon. Yeah, I see the hand on hers. So let me see. I'm gonna try to invite her again to speak. See if she can come up. So Wandering Stars is more of a service group instead of a kin, but they do different projects. I know I've seen them around doing music and helping out with other activities.
There she is. Hey, Star.
There. Did it work?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. So I really don't have anything to add other than what I had typed. But I did want to mention that we are a service group and we absolutely welcome people. If you're interested in music or fishing or lore or any of the wonderful things that we can explore in Middle-earth, we really like to do that. I'm not quite sure what we're going to look like on Glamdring, but I do know we're going to be very, very active. So glad to talk to people, either ways that we can help them or if they want to be part of the group that help other people. All of this is great.
That's excellent. And I
Is there
look
any-
forward to working with you guys in the future. Absolutely.
Oh, I hope so. That'll be so fun. Is there
Yes.
anything else that you want me to repeat from what I had typed in chat?
Yes, if you could please repeat that, just because we're streaming and we have a live audience online as well that might not be reading.
Okay, can do. So Wandering Stars is less of a kin and more of a service group, and we have 3 different projects where we tend to focus. The first one is we offer a service to help in-game musicians form their bands on servers where they haven't played before. The way this can work is that they create their band alts on the new server. Then they can, if they wish, they can join Wandering Stars kin temporarily, and this gives them kin house ports, access to festival instruments, cosmetics, and dye. If they want to raise their band alt levels by any number of ways, farm cook, we can give them seed gold. We can also help power level band alts. We've done that many times. And when they're ready to fly, they drop the Wandering Stars kin name and rename as their band, and there they go, launch. The second purpose, okay, are there any questions about that, or is that pretty clear?
That's pretty clear. I think that that's an amazing service.
It's been
offer
really
people.
interesting. Some bands have some really fascinating and unusual requests, and it's been a good couple of years working on those. So the second purpose is a travel agency type of service, or a hostel or home away from home, for people who like to go to other servers to enjoy the player-run events. So in the past years, this has included events like Shirefest on Crick Hollow and the Brandywine Theatre Company shows, Oaks on Laurelin, Inferno of Sounds on Gwayhair, many others. And some of those events are moving to Glamdring. So we're especially happy to be offering support for Shirefest in July and the Brandywine Theatre Company, who are going to be doing Fiddler on the Roof at their new BTC Theatre here on Glamdring this fall.
That's so exciting.
Woohoo! I'm in that.
It is exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I've seen a lot of their shows. Love them. So we also offer a home away from home with information and the kin house port and cosmetics and dye, and sometimes a lightly scripted introduction to the event that we're featuring for feature events. And I mean, even if it's not a feature event, it's still sometimes really nice to be in a group with other people to enjoy these events with friends. And I was mentioning that, to my surprise, on Agmar, we actually are a lot like a kin with activities and events, and we're having a lot of fun. And I mean, I'm open to that on any server. If people want to do things within the kin that are not specific to those first 2 focuses, it's all about having fun. So I'm interested in seeing what will happen here on Glamdring. I just know that we're going to be busy, that this is an exciting server with all kinds of things going on. And we're really looking forward to helping with those and being part of those. And that's all I have.
2 questions I have for you.
Yes.
Question 1, do you offer a service to help new musicians start out?
Yes, we have people who are involved in the kin on a permanent basis who know a lot about music, and they love to help, to give advice and information. And basically, I'm not that person, but we have people in the kin who are really knowledgeable. And if you're asking a question that's too hard for us, we usually know who can answer. So yes, we can help with all sorts of questions.
Fantastic. And the next question is, what do you do with all the fish you catch? Because I hate fishing.
We're so lucky. We have Turtledreth in our kin, and she was the official fish lady of Crick Hollow, and she's joining us here as well, and on Agmar. So we know a whole lot about fishing too. She makes amazing fishing rods for us, and honestly, it's just fun. I used to be really bored with fishing in the game, but I mean, when there's music, when there's jokes and fun and happiness, I'm really loving this.
Fantastic. Lovely. So do you guys have fishing events then?
Not formally, no. We could. We've got the in-house information and resources. Nobody's ever asked. Is that something we should do? Actually, the fishing event that we support is Apple Tart's Fun and Sun fishing event, which happens every summer, and it's a music event where bands come and they take turns playing, and she runs it over by the pond in Bywater while the appropriate event is going on, so people can pick up quests and they can come do their fishing to music. It's really fun. I think she's done that 2 years now, and I'm hoping she'll do it again, hopefully on Glamdring.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
That's a lot of information, sorry.
Very good.
But I'm enthusiastic.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Star, for all that wonderful information.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity to talk.
Thank you. I'm going to see if we can get another person up here on stage that can describe what their kin or group handles.
Bijan has raised his hand.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Bijan. Hi there, how are
Hello.
you?
Hey, Bij.
I'm fine. Hi, Maloa. Hey, Star. I am here not for the goblins, but I am here for Surprise, the Brandywine Theater Company. Let me get my chat bubbles going here. I'll say it out loud as well. First, special thanks go out to Maloa and Star for all of their support that they've given to my organization. Both of you have just been fabulous. Fabulous. Okay. So, who am I? This is an alt of Bijan Clay. Bijan is still stranded back on Brandywine. But I am the executive director of the Brandywine Theater Company. And we've done who knows how many shows. Maloa has been our videographer for much of it. What do? We adapt musical theater using LOTRO ABC files along with emotes and very creative housing decorations to make a stage. And we put on Phantom, Aladdin. It's a whole bunch of shows. If you're interested, please reach out in-game to Bijan, myself, when he gets here, or to Kay. She's our artistic director. I think it's artistic director. Or you could also reach out to Tanis. We're still holding out hope that he will step away from his sabbatical and come back to us. He is our creative director. Or you can hit our URL, and I'm going to post that here. And there's all kinds of information there. We are always looking for additional cast, additional crew, musicians. The crew, if you are stage fright, you can go backstage and help us do the production of the show, or even the set design and music arrangements. And who knows, maybe we'll get you on stage, just like we did with Maloa. So,
Very true facts.
any questions?
What's the next show that you guys are working on right now, Beej?
Okay, so we, before the migration, we had planned on staging the Fiddler at the end of April, or the end of April. Unfortunately, that really threw a wonk in our schedule. So the Fiddler has been pushed back to October. I've been working on a side project that I've decided to bring forward into BTC for about 3 years of my life, and I'm so excited about it. It's called The Wall by Pink Floyd. The music of Pink Floyd, loosely based on the movie, but the movie was just too over the top with me for some of the graphics and language, so I kind of threw the script away, and it's a truly homegrown organic script, fit to the music. And that is set for showtime in mid-July. We are still looking for ensemble parts, which are great starter parts. If you're afraid of, think you can't do it, you will have so much fun. We will work with you. The ensemble parts are very easy. Throw a few emotes, throw a few lines, and run around stage. No memorization required. It's all scripted in poetical, and get to dress up and be on stage. So again, if interested, reach out to either Kay or myself, and I will post our URL again.
And yeah, so the tiny URL /brandywinetheater.com is a great place to go find out all about them. So B, somebody was asking, do we have a month yet for Fiddler?
We are looking at October, however, we have not finalized a date yet.
Okay, and what skills does somebody need to have if they want to join BTC?
The most important skill is a desire to have fun, and I know that sounds so cliche, but have fun. We will work with you at installing the plugins for the poetical, and Bergs are always nice because we have a little trick we use to get people on and off the stage discreetly. But all classes are accepted, all races are accepted, we need male, female. I would suggest, if somebody's interested, go to every festival. Get the cosmetics, but most important, get the dances. We can't help you with the dances. You're going to have to go to the festivals and get the
do
get
some
the
work
dances.
on your own, yes.
Yeah, and it is
Yeah.
festival season now, so people can
Yes.
easily get those.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Bijan. I think we have somebody from Valhalla's Calling supposed to be coming on stage to talk
Okay.
about their kin.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you so
Beej.
much. If you would raise your hand if you're here representing Valhalla's Calling. Creeper, okay. Hi, Creeper.
How you
Welcome.
doing?
How are you?
Not too bad. I got drawn getting here by Forrest. We're trying to, again, like all of the rest of you guys, just recruit for our kin. Just letting you know that we do a lot of raiding and instances. We help build up characters and players to get them, into that space where they can do that. And if anybody interested in such a thing, Valhalla's Calling's here, and like I said, we will build you up, get you there, and get you in and enjoying the content.
So is your main focus for your kin rating then, endgame? Or do you do any social events or anything else? Or
we do social events, kin related, stuff like that. A lot of that is kind of on pause with the housing gone and stuff like that.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
But for the most part, we take players that are interested in that facet of the game, help build you up, get you going, and then get you integrated into the groups, because this game is half of what you play to 150, and the other half of it is very much what happens after 150.
Let me ask, do you guys do any like retro rating or doing some of the older content or doing the raids for the lower characters, those in the 20s wanting to...
Yeah, absolutely. We have matured out a lot of our players that were in that space, but we are very much looking to start it again, and that's part of where the recruiting's coming from, is we need to build that smaller player base. A lot of them that didn't end up migrating off of Gladen to here, or some of them that managed to find other friends and move to, I think, Peregrine is what ended up happening. But at this point in stage in the game, we're trying to build up that smaller player base again and start that all over again.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm doing the same. But yeah, maybe we can, team up and get, if you guys are have some empty slots and need fills, we can definitely coordinate some of that.
Yeah, we would love to. I mean, it's right. Just the other week, we did a Rimmer Chant and went through and got all the cosmetics for everybody through Rimmer Chant.
Fun.
Nice. That one's a fun one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've been looking to do that with a lot of that stuff. It's just, at this point, it's about building up the numbers again. Because, like I said, a lot of our players, we have matured out from that space into the 150 game space. But again, once again, with all the different lives and things like that, coordinating everybody online at the same time can be a challenge. And then
scheduling is a whole boss of its own.
Yeah, so it's and then the other problem we've had is some players get to that later space and then find that they don't like it, and that's fine. That's up to them. They're not up for the grind of through delves or the other things. So
yeah,
we just constantly looking for people that are in that mindset that want to do the end game content.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep, no
I've seen your kin name recently, so I was pretty intrigued by it. It's a really neat name for a kin.
Forrest and I had started it, and both of us are of Viking descent, so we just thought it was kind of a neat touch to our roots.
I love that.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I myself can track my family line all the way back to the raiders that sacked France in the part of the Duke Rollo was the name of the guy in the Norse. I think it was the Poetic Eddas and the Tales of Ragnar Lothbrok, but Duke Rollo, who settled in France and started the French Normans, my family's a direct descendant of one of the assholes that was the raider and pillager in that scenario. Found that out through a 23andMe gene test, so it's fun stuff.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for your time, Creeper. We will, if anybody has any questions, can they send a tell to you?
Absolutely.
Awesome. I'll make a note on here so everybody can see you if they have questions.
Yeah, myself or Forrest, actually. Forrest is actually the guild leader. I'm the
And are you Creeper in the game also?
Yes.
Okay.
Creeper is a character that I've kept for the last 13 years. Would have been extremely sad if I'd lost it in the transition. So
that's how I felt about my name, Aloha. I was like, I don't want to lose it.
I get to be the Creeper of Three Worlds because we started on Crick Hollow, moved to Gladen because Crick Hollow was basically a dead and dying world, and then moved to here.
Good. Oh boy. Well, hopefully we'll be here for some time.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Creeper, for your time. We're going to move on to, I believe, Defenders of Helm's Deep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And who is representing Defenders today? Raise your hand if you would come up to the stage. I know there's a couple of you. Oh, Tin's here. Okay. I'll bring you up. Hi there.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So, yes, tell us a little bit about Defenders and what they offer to the world.
Well, basically, we offer a lot of, well, I like to say everything because we do have level lock group. We currently have a group lock that's 65. We're doing Mirkwood. We're deeding in the whole area. We're doing all of the instances and the quests. We basically like empty pages in the deed log. We also have PvP groups every Friday. We play either creep side or freep side. Like I said, there's something for everyone. And we do also have a beginner raid group and advanced and progression raid groups. We right now have a progression raid group for tier 3 of depths. And with the new raid coming, well, of course, we're all preparing for that.
Awesome. And I'm also part of the Defenders, so I can tell you this is a wonderful kin to join if you're interested. We're a big family. We joke a lot. We have a lot of fun together. We do have social events.
Yes, and I must say the social events are something thanks to Angel and the social team.
Yeah, we just had our hide and seek events yesterday in Estelden. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. And we're planning another one for next month. We'll be in Rivendell for that one. But yeah,
that's going to be a blast.
Yeah, we do a lot of raiding, and we also have classes Mondays for we do tutorials for people with certain classes. So if you have any questions about your class on how to get it to raid level, we also offer that. So
yep, and we're always open to special requests. Like Angel said, if you have questions on a specific class, you can ask for a class on Mondays, and a lot of people actually enjoy that because some people are shy and don't actually dare asking questions.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Tin. You have I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. I'm going to go ahead and see who's up next. We got so many people to get through here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Runic Knights.
Steel Oak has volunteered to talk about Runic Knights.
Awesome. Are you in stage here?
He is in stage, and he raised
Oh,
his
there he
hand.
is. Awesome. Here, you have the stage, Steel.
You have to authorize.
I did. I invited him.
Okay.
There
he is.
Hey,
Hi
Steel.
there.
hear me now? There
Yeah.
we go. All right. I thought as far as history of the kinship and everything, I'm good at that, and I've got a little spiel prepared for that. But I thought as far as future direction and things, since Maloa is our new kinship leader, maybe she'd care to speak to that.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Yeah. So, starting out here, I'm Steel Oak of Runic Knights Kinship. Runic Knights was founded by Meldor the same day many adventurers suddenly appeared in the Shire. Well, in other words, during the beta and then the initial launch back in 2007. Where do I go here? Oh, I'm getting restricted text. I can't say it anymore. Oh well, I guess I can't speak on. Let me try here.
We can still hear you.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. I see
something
it.
there. So Meldor's dream for the Runic Knights was a kinship of up to all races: the elf, man, dwarf, hobbit, etc., and all ages, from the youngest hobbit to the wizened dwarves and elves, and all were made welcome, and the kinship flourished. Meldor has since moved on to the west, but currently Meloa leads the Runic Knights forward, helping to maintain a fun and active kinship that welcomes all. Now, I've got a little bit more to say about myself and what I do. I am also the founder and band leader of Runic Knights Orchestra. We're the official band of the Runic Knights Kinship.
Oh, yay.
In October 2009, Meldor, then the leader of Runic Knights, put out a request for ideas on how to make the kinship more fun and engaging. And Steel Oak suggested we form a kinship band, and Meldor liked the idea, and so RKO began. Steel Oak has been the honorary band leader ever since. Now, we have played many concerts and events on Glamdring Server, and has played many events on Land Revolt as well, including Weatherstock. And RKO has played at every Minstrel Guild of Bree sponsored concert on Brandywine ever since they began. So look for us at the Prancing Pony every second and fourth Tuesday night of the month at 9 p.m. server time. And you can contact me, Zaxxon, or Sanford if you'd like to play with us. We'd love to have you join us.
Excellent.
Okay, and with that, I'll turn it over to Maloa.
Thanks, Steele. Yeah, so I recently became Kinship leader of Runic Knights as we tackled this whole transfer to Glamdring. And I've been with the Kinship for about 6 years, and what I love the most about this Kinship is the fact that they're so relaxed, so laid back, zero drama, and I mean like literally zero drama in the 6 years that I've joined. And we hope to just continue having that cozy, homey experience for our kin members as they level up. We have a lot of solo players, you know, those introverts that don't really like to do a lot of group content, but still like to at least say hi or good morning to somebody else. And just, you know, if they need help with anything, be there to help them and assist them when they request it. But yeah, the goal in the future for Runic Knights is to recruit a lot of people who just want to hang out and chill and enjoy the storyline and the game together.
Yes,
without
great.
Without the pressures of rating or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. That sounds awesome. And who can they send a tell to for any questions or if they're interested?
For Runic Knights, I'm gonna direct them to send tells to Steel Oak at the moment.
That'll work. I'm in charge of planning the next party, so I can't wait till we get a kin house.
Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun.
Is that how I spell it? Did I spell it okay? Steel Oak?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And with that, we'll go on, see if we can find our next one, our next kin. Right. How about, well, let's see. The Knights of Dol Amroth. I see Paranormal over there. Looks like he's the leader. Is Paranormal here?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, I'll bring you up on stage. Hi there.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
Excellent. How are you?
Good.
So what can you tell us about your kin, the Knights of Dol Amroth?
So we have been a kinship on Brandywine since 2010. We recently made the move over here, which was a lot of fun. But we're a very casual kin. We've got a couple of mottos. First one is play the game the way you want to. The kinship and the elders in the kin are just here to help you build your character. And the other motto is my favorite. If you're not dying, you're not trying. We will do raids, and if we can't get them done on the first try, we keep going until we can get it done. It doesn't matter how many times we die. So it's basically a casual kinship. Don't really have any organized raids, anything like that. Just a lot of fun, and we've had people run things with us, telling us how fun of a kin we are. And that's our goal. We just want to be a fun kin, make it so everyone can enjoy the game.
That's wonderful.
And we're also not sticklers on rank in the kin. Once you join the kin, everyone is an officer. Which makes my job really easy. So if anyone wants to join, you just have to message any kin member, and they can invite you into the kin.
Okay, and who can they send a tell to today?
Myself or Kyan, who is also on KYAAN.
KYAN?
AAN.
AAN? KYAAN?
Yep.
And how long has Knights of Dol Amroth been in existence?
Since 2010.
Yeah, I've come across y'all's Kinship a couple of times. That's why I thought that you've been
I've
around
actually,
for a while.
Yeah, I've actually played with you a couple of times on the music nights with Aerodel.
Yeah, I thought so. That's great.
Yeah.
So you guys made it over safely to Glamdring, or do you still have some people stuck in limbo?
We've still got people stuck in limbo. We're waiting for everyone to get over, but we've got right now about 11 pages of kin members that have come over.
Nice.
And always looking to add whoever wants to join.
Fantastic.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. And if you have a recruitment message you want to put in regional, we'd be happy to see it.
Yeah, let me see what I can find here. And if anyone else came over from Brandywine, a couple of our messages were geared toward one of the kins over there that like to. Here we go. Here's a good one. Someone might recognize who this was about, because that's the other thing, is we don't do a whole lot of recruiting. So there we go. There it is. We're not going to spam kinship invites all day long.
No, that's understandable, yeah.
And we're not looking to be the biggest kin. We just want people who want to play the game. They want to.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Farah. We'll go ahead and move on. I think we have, we have the Knights of Kingstead.
I see an emerging theme here of knights.
Yes, I see that too. That's awesome. Oh, I see a hand raised here. Let me go ahead and pull them up. It's an iced tea.
So I'm not in that kin, but I'm just curious if you guys have a website domain for Glamdring social events, like so glamdring.com or something. I'm not sure. I'm just curious.
I'll post it in regional.
Okay.
I'll take care of that.
Can you actually do it in the general chat of the Discord? Because I'm not in LOTRO right now.
Sure, I can do that.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm done. That's it. That's my thing.
Okay. Is anybody here representing the Knights of Kingstead? Strippa. Is it Strippa? On site. Yes, here he is. Okay. Strippa?
Howdy, folks.
How are you?
Doing well. Just to let everybody know, we are a rather large kinship that has moved in from Gladden. We focus primarily on in-game content, but we will run earlier, what we refer to as retro raids and instances from time to time. We're really top heavy. I mean, the game's quite old, so the bulk of our characters are at the 150 mark. We have a very robustly developed Discord. And while we're not at the very leading edge of progression in the raids, we are definitely respectable. I mean, we clear tier 3 of DOMK on a regular basis and are running tier 2 and 3 of the various 3 and 6 mans. And here lately we've been running dual 12-man raids of the temple. And it's just about being a race between the two raids to see who can finish it first. One thing that's interesting about it is, we've got almost 23 full pages of characters in our kin roster, and all of them have been on within the last 90 days.
That's awesome.
We do not keep people in kin that aren't active. When someone's gone for more than 90 days, if they haven't spoken with leadership ahead of time saying, hey, my wife's having a baby, hey, I'm being deployed, whatever, then they end up getting a nice message letting them know they're welcome to rejoin, but they're dismissed from the kin ranks. So our roster, while large, is active. I mean, you can't get more active than keeping everybody within 90-day window of having played. If anybody's got questions, feel free to send a message to Strip-A-Man, spelled just like what you see in Discord with man at the end of it. Bowed Up, Lucky Fur. There are several of our officers here around the Boar Fountain.
Lucky Fur?
Yep.
Is that it's like FUR fur?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
And who
good
was,
morning.
and who was the other one you said? Bowed Up?
Bowed Up. Yes,
How do
she
you
is.
spell that?
BOWEDUP. She is our kin leader. It is also is my wife. So I have to do it. I have to do a good job because I have to be able to sleep safely around her. There you go.
And if you would please put, if you have a recruitment message that you could put in regional as well so that everybody can see it.
Sure. I've been throwing it up every 20 minutes or so to not spam it too much for this.
Gotcha.
And how long have you guys been an active kinship?
8 years.
Nice. Do you are you wanting to recruit more lower level players, or are you looking for more higher end players?
Well, we will accept anybody that wants to come, but folks that are just leveling up their first tunes and stuff, a lot of the time our people are tied up in an instance or something like that, and you may not get an immediate response in kin chat in the game because folks tend to be busy. We have a little bit of a preference for people that are at cap or close to cap, but anyone is welcome. I mean, we do have some low level members that, they're primarily festival rats. People that just enjoy the landscape stuff and that kind of thing. So we really are a big tent kind of place, but our primary focus is the end game.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me. And our Discord has a link under Knights of Kingstead in this Discord.
Okay.
So anybody that's interested in coming over and talking with us, feel free. One other officer that folks could reach out to that's here is Toenailed.
Toenail.
TOENAILED.
Love it.
I love all the names.
Yes. I get a kick out of the names.
All right. Well, thanks for putting this together. This is a well done event.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Strippa.
Bye now.
Bye. I see Big Curly's got his hand up. Let me see. I'll bring him up on stage. Hi there.
My question was just for Strippa. So I didn't know if you guys had any interest in potentially working together. So we're in the same tier of content, but there are times where we can't necessarily fill a tier 3 because of availability, family stuff, like you said, deployments, things like that. So it would be nice to have a table, so to speak, to reach across and say, hey, do you have this available or that available for tonight at whatever time. So yeah, I just didn't know if that was something that you were open to. Figured I'd ask.
Is Strippa still here? I don't see him in here.
So I would say the answer would probably be yes. Also, there is the Mithril Academy that I represent that has that function baked in. But I will talk about that when it's my turn.
Sounds great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and you could probably also reach out to them.
Yeah,
just
send
send them a
tell.
tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, will do. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and the next kin up is the Wardens of Autumn. And who is here to represent the Wardens of Autumn? If you would rate, there you are, Tellen. Okay.
Hey, Tellen.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you all today?
Good.
Fantastic.
If you would go ahead and post the recruitment message in regional and also in say, and then
One of our other kin members should have that up in just a moment.
awesome.
So Wardens of Autumn is kind of a generalist, little bit of everything kin. We're primarily a social kin, so hanging out in voice chat, meeting up to do fellowship stuff, helping out anyone who like just has something they need a hand with, whether they're leveling or trying to gear up for a raid. We run events usually more than once a week. However, transfers kind of put a damper on that. We're looking to get started as soon as we can get more of us over. But we've been doing things like retro raid runs, gearing up for newer raids. We've done a lot of deeding runs and the occasional chicken run.
Oh yeah.
One of the newer things we're trying to set up is something called reading and deeding. The idea is we're gonna just sort of knock out Slayer deeds, the sort of thing you can do mindlessly, while also reading and talking about the actual text of Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. It's a bit of a more lore-intensive event that we're trying out, but
fun.
you're also more than welcome to come as someone who's just like vaguely interested in the series or just wants to get deeding done while having something to listen to in the background.
So is somebody actually going to be reading it?
Yes, that will be Eowyn, our team leader.
Oh, lovely.
Who is currently at the Boar Fountain as well. Anyone looking to join up or just sort of like get access to our Discord or hear more about the kin can send a message to Eowyn, to myself, Tellen, or to Iliandra, or to No Tank. We have a lot of people.
Great. Hey, have you guys settled on a date yet for Ride of the Rohirrim?
We are still trying to figure that out. We have a lot of our folks still trapped in transfer jail.
Oh.
But once we get them out of transfer jail, we are looking at something relatively soon. Ride of the Rohirrim is an event we've been trying to set up since, well, last month, really. But it's an annual thing that's supposed to be on March 9th, but now is just going to be whenever we can get it. Recreating the Ride of the Rohirrim from Dunharrow to Minas Tirith, and a little bit of a mock-up of Theoden's Charge. It's going to be available to players of any level, and we're really excited to be able to put it together once we actually can.
Yeah, you guys need to let us know when that's gonna happen. Would love to, get an update for that for the promo video I made.
Yes, as soon as we have information, you'll be the first to know.
Perfect, thank you. Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It was a blast last year.
We're looking to make it an annual thing, and we're going to set up another annual event. We'll have more information on that once it's ready.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm actually. That sounds very interesting about the deeding with the lore story. That's really interesting. I think I've not heard of something like that before, so that piqued my interest.
It's a new thing we're going to be trying out. Our first one of those should be within the next week or so, if memory serves.
Awesome.
Erlinus has asked to join the stage. Perhaps he's got a question.
Okay, thank you.
No, I didn't. Hi there. I didn't have a question. Just didn't know if we were putting ourselves in line to speak for Kins.
If you would like to speak next, we can absolutely do that.
Yeah, if anyone has questions for our previous speaker,
yes,
please go before me.
Tellen, who would you like them to send tells to?
Myself, Eowyn, Iliandra, or No Tank.
Can you spell their names?
Eowyn is Aelolan.
L-A-N?
Lan, yes.
Okay.
Tellen can just put it in the event stage chat.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. Thank you.
This is wrong. Any of those or any information you want to know?
Awesome. And okay, very good. Thank you so much. Oh, disregard that message. Sorry. All right. Okay, Merlin, if you would go ahead and let us know what kin you're representing.
Hi there. I am representing Celtic Social Club.
Oh, I've seen you around. Awesome. Yes, please let us know what you're about.
So we've been around since the beginning of the game. Before I was leader, it was on another world. They ended up coming here. I eventually inherited the kinship at some point, and I've been leading it for the last 10 years. It's been one of the highlights of my time here on LOTRO. Definitely a kinship that I didn't think much was going to come from it in terms of being like a home, but it definitely was a home, and that's the reason why many of our members stick around. They feel very welcome here. We are a primarily social kinship with a light note of raiding for those that are so inclined to do so. Let's see here. We do a lot of deeding, questing, helping our kin members grow, and having a good time. So I've heard some events that have been mentioned in here for social events. We do those as well. So like hide and seek, we always have fun with those. Tag, a lot of people forget that tag's actually a thing in the game. So we play that. All sorts of fun events, really. And any questions about the kinship?
Socials do you guys do?
So a lot of it is something in game. We're doing some contests for like costumes, outfit building. We do, let's see, some real life kind of things. So occasionally the Yule tree decorations. So we'll post our Christmas tree decorations, and we'll vote on our favorites. All are beautiful, but we vote on our favorites. Some of our members are incredible artists, and so we'll do some art contests, ranging from drawings to sculptures and stuff. It's a lot of fun. We've fallen out of doing it for a little while for a lore night, but I usually do something much like the Tolkien Professor. I'm sure many of us are familiar with the Tolkien Professor. Those that aren't, it's basically we dissect the lore and the story and little tidbits here and there, and then go on a little field trip afterwards to an area that we had potentially discussed in that lore night. Those are usually on Thursdays when we do have them.
Okay. Do you have a recruitment message you want to post in regional?
Yes, I do. Let me go ahead and grab that.
And who can they send a tell to if they are interested?
You can send a tell to me. I go by Merlin. However, I had to rename my character to Myrdinus, Myrdinus, basically still Merlin, but the Welsh spelling of Merlin.
See if I can find you. I see Myrdinus over there, so
Yep.
they can. All right, Myrdinus. Is that you next to him, Murano?
No, this is me, Merlin. Myrdinus. Murano is one of my officers. So is Violet over here on the other side of me. Those are two of my officers. You can send tells to them. You can send tells to Penloth, Penlodh. And we originally came from Gladden, so many people here know us quite well.
Awesome. I'll just there we go. That's awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Is there anybody else here that is representing their kin? I can bring them up on stage.
Me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Me. Although I'm on stage already.
Oh, it looks like Steele might have a question. Let me pull him up.
Hi there.
Steele.
Yes, I also represent the Minstrel Guild of Bree, and Bijan pointed out to me that we hadn't made an announcement about that yet. So I would like to come up here in front and talk about it a little bit.
Okay. Well, Mer, I'll go ahead and move you back to the audience then. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Attention bands. The Minstrel Guild of Bree invites you to join us. We're looking for a few good people who would like to help plan and run our events. All we need is an interest in promoting the music scene. I got to change that on Glamdring. And a willingness to help make our shows a fun experience for all. We meet on Discord the first Tuesday of every month at 9:30 p.m. server time. Contact Flameland Firebeard, that's one of my alts, Dwallin Rivers, Bijan, Hildegard, or Mally. Don't know how to say her name, but and for an invite to our Discord server if you're interested. We also have a backstage channel we use at events to communicate with the bands during the show, and we highly recommend that band leaders join that channel. So talk to the same people for info on how to join the channel. And that's basically all I have to say.
Awesome.
If you have any questions about Minstrel Guild, we do about 4 shows a year. Got one coming up in May on the 17th, our 9th annual Spring Fling. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
It'll be at the Methil stage in the Shire.
When is this?
On the weekend of the 17th. We don't know how many bands we're going to have yet, so we don't know if we're going to. We're already at 11, and we don't know how much more we're going to have. So we might end up doing a 2-day event. Well, we don't know yet.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I want to go ahead and mention a couple of things that the Glamdring social server is putting together, just in case anybody is interested. Next weekend, we have our chicken race. That is going to be from the Shire all the way to Minas Tirith, and we're hoping to get teams set up so that they can compete against each other and see who can get to Minas Tirith first to the end, the finish line. There is a raffle. I believe it's 10 gold per raffle, and that will go towards, whoever wins the raffle will get half of that, and then the other half will go towards the winner of the race. So if you are interested, please send any tells to me, Angel Wings, in the game, and you can send a mail to me as well if you're interested in the raffle. You don't have to race, but if you are interested in the raffle, your name will be put down, and if you win, you'll get half of the pot. And then also we are planning our first Hobbit tavern crawl, which is going to be on I believe we said, was it the 19th? We said I believe that was correct. I'll double check the date, but we are having a tavern crawl. We will be starting in Buckland, and we're going to have a parade from Buckland all the way through to Stock, and then we'll have games and races. There's going to be bands at each tavern, and we'll be drinking and having lots of fun together. So I hope to see everybody out there. We are looking for a few bands to play as well. We have a few spots still available at the taverns. So if you want to send me a message, I can get you in on that if you're interested. And that's all I have for that.
Angel, do you mind if I pop in here?
Yes.
So I just want to talk briefly about the Mithril Academy. The Mithril Academy I started just before we moved to Glamdring. The goal of the Mithril Academy is really to provide an environment for raiders, mostly endgame 150 raiders. It is a ranked based group. But the rank base is really simple. It's just based off what bosses you've killed. And I purely only use it to know who my audience is when I'm putting raids together. So on Saturday nights, I have a raiding 101 session for people that have never ever raided in their life. Or maybe have raided in other games, but this is their first time raiding in LOTRO, where I'm going step by step through, like, what are the basics you need to know, discussing the mechanics of every single boss fight we encounter. Right now, we're working through Corbo. My goal is to get this team up to getting all the way through T3 Corbo. And I'll also be doing some retro grading nights, probably Wednesday nights is what I'm thinking.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, and so there's, but the way that I really want this server to work is to be as a massive pug system, where anybody can, post, hey, I need somebody to come help out with this T3, but you need to have at least this rank in order to participate, right? Because you don't necessarily want to walk in with somebody that has never ever raided and taking them into a T3. They would be lost and the team would not succeed. So I've put the very basic system in place so that when people do come to pug a spot for their group, that they are able to know what this person has done before, by just looking at what their clears are. So very simple system. So that you know that, you're getting somebody that has the gear, has the experience in order to help you succeed with your raid. And yeah, so that's a project that I have going on. We did our first raiding 101 last night. It was a huge success. Everybody had so much fun. But yeah, if anybody is looking to join a raiding group or wants to come learn how to raid, we would love to have you.
That's awesome. I did join it, and so I'm looking forward to working with you.
Yeah, and I do see that Cylindriel has her hand raised.
Yes, she's next. I'm going to bring her up on stage.
Okay.
There.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Who are you representing?
So, I am representing my kinship Order of the Long-Toothed Daggers.
Oh, I love that.
Or, old. Most of our members are old. So our original founding leader, she's no longer able to play, but she turned the kinship over to me, probably at least 10 years ago. And we were originally on Brandywine, and now we're on Glamdring. And we're very casual. Unfortunately, the kin I'm trying to revive it. It's very I don't have a lot of people left. Most of the members stopped playing and have just sort of petered out. So I'm really looking for new people to come and play. Back in the day, we used to have, really fun social gatherings, but now it's just pretty much me and a couple other people who run around and play and, chat. So anyway, I'm looking for new people to join me if willing. I'm also interested in any kinship alliances. And yeah, I'm happy to see so many people on Glamdring. It's actually really great because Brandy was looking kind of sad.
I know, right?
Hopefully this event will bring some people your way. Just a silly question for you. Since it's the Order of the Long-Toothed Daggers, is there an age requirement?
No, there's no age requirement. The original founder, she herself is obviously a mature player, and she just thought it was funny. She wanted to welcome, all age groups. But yeah, there's no age requirement. I'm myself middle-aged, but I have lots of young friends and would love to have old, new, young, happy, whatever. No requirement.
Awesome. Thank you. And do
You're
you have a recruitment message you want to put out in regional?
Yeah, I made a little guy. I'll just do that now.
All right. And who can they send the tell to?
They can send the tell to me, Celinriel, because I don't have anyone else online right now.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put the message out. And tested. I'm typing too fast. But thank you so much. And if you have any questions, we are any interest or any concerns with this server, let us know. But yeah, we're here, and I'll reach out to you as well.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. And I believe Death is ready to come up on stage.
Yes.
I have seen him out here so many times, and I'm like, who is this person?
Yeah, so if you see me walking around on Death, my character's in the kin Dark Lord, but that's not the kin I'm representing.
Okay.
So I'm representing Crab. So I'm the leader of Crab, one of the leader of Crabs, along with Barney and Baser. And so we're we're a high tier kind of end game raiding group that came from Gladden. So we're getting pretty large. Like we've got a lot of new people joining from other servers now that we're here. But so we're primarily a end game raiding kin. We do mostly back beforehand. We've been doing mostly tier 3, 4, 5 DMK. Obviously, we're waiting to get into tier 2, tier 3 of the new raid temple.
Oh yeah.
So it's mostly what we're doing. Most of our events during the week are catered to that sort of thing. We do some lower tier runs as well, and we're always so we have, similar to what Maloa talked about with Mythril Academy, we have a tiered system within the Discord. We're pretty chill about it. We try and get everyone to have the opportunity to kind of rise through the ranks, but we do like to keep, since we're doing pretty high tier raids, we like to have some kind of standards in place so that the people that are able to join a tier 5 DMK, for example, have the kind of potential to make it. They don't have to have done it before, but we want to make sure people coming to kind of a certain tier have the abilities somewhat beforehand. But we're always happy to help people, mentor people to get to that point. But that's mostly what Crab does. We also do a lot of social events on the side. So I myself will run. Usually, we haven't been doing it too much since the transfer stuff is kind of thrown. Everyone's kind of all over the place.
Oh yeah.
But I do try and do at least once a week. I'm thinking of maybe we'll see if there's enough interest in increasing that. I do horse race events. We've done scavenger hunts. We call it crab golf. We've done within Discord events. So we do a lot of stuff like that for fun side of things. So it's not just if you join it's mostly all done through the Discord. If you join the Discord, obviously a lot of it, like I said, is catered towards high tier raiding and just raiding in general. But we also like to have some fun stuff on the side. So
that's awesome. Definitely. And I have seen Crab pretty active in our server. I'm loving the posts that you guys put in there.
Question,
all the different crab.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys use the prog team method, or do you for high-end raiding, or do you
So we
tend to have
have-
like
yes.
sign-ups for it?
Yeah, so we have a prog team for newer raids. So there is like a group of 12 plus backups that when a new raid comes out, we have that team that kind of gets in there and does it and kind of learns the strats and whatnot.
Mhm.
And then we open it up from that. Like once the prog's done and we complete it, we open it up, and then people that are certain tier, like certain ranks in the Discord, we have. So it's the Discord's crab themed. So we have when you join, you become a crab. If you show that you've got decent skill to go into like tier 4 of DMK, for example, then you become proto crab. And if you've got the abilities for like a tier 5 DMK, then you're a giga crab. That's the way we do it. So when the raid will, after we've done the prog, say for tier 2 temple, it would open up and there would be events for proto crabs to be able to join. So we have tier 1 raids as well. That's like anyone that's like a crab can join those. And then once tier 3 of temple is released, anyone that's got the giga crab role would be able to sign up for those. So and like I said, anyone that's not at a certain rank yet can always feel free to ask us. We try and mentor people, give everyone the resources to try and get to that level.
Mm-hmm.
And who can they reach out to for crab?
Yeah, so since I'm not, like I said, my character Death isn't actually in crab, but if you send a tell to Death, very easy to find, I can give you the Discord link, and then once you're in the Discord, we can message each other about that. We don't generally do like kin advertisements because, like I said, it is mostly high tier rating focused, so we don't generally just have a lot. We don't want like a lot of casual people, but like I said, we're always happy to have anyone join the Discord because we do all the social events. So we're happy for anyone from any position they're starting at to join and get into the community for raiding.
So yeah, coming from the Brandywine community, I see this very regularly, Angel, is that in the raiding community, a lot of times the Discord communities don't care what kinship you're in. It's more about caring. Do you have the skills and abilities and the grit, right? To keep dying and keep going, right?
Yeah, I can add on that. Like, so a lot of the people in our Discord do end up joining crab on like at least a character, but we don't force you to join the kin on any character. Like we're happy for someone to be in another kin and join the crab Discord and raid with us. Like that's completely fine. We always offer people to join the kin if they want to be amongst the community more in that aspect, but completely fine for people that are outside of the kin to join the Discord, be part of the social events, be part of have the ability to join our raid sort of thing. So
yeah,
excellent. And do you have I don't know if I know you said you weren't actively recruiting.
I can
guess,
type something.
but,
Yeah, I can type something out to for people here.
Excellent.
I'll do that while the next person comes on and starts talking to us.
And it's quite funny because I posted your picture. I took a picture of you over at the festival grounds, and I posted it in my kin's tavern. I was like, does anybody know who this person is? Because I was like, I've seen you around so many times, and now I know who you are. And I'm
yes. I'm pretty happy I got the name because I had the name Death obviously on Gladden, and I was pretty worried because initially when the name reservations happened, I actually wasn't able to get the name Death because it was gone. Like I was on so fast right when the worlds opened, but like the first thing I type in Death, it's taken. I'm like, oh, of course. But I managed to find it, so I managed to reach out to the person that got it, and he was super chill. Like he was, yeah, like I'm barely even using it anyway. You can have it. And I was like, phew, because I was pretty worried. I was like, I'm gonna have to like rebrand. I can't mess around being Death anymore. But now I'm pretty happy now. Managing to get it on Gladden, yeah. That's not even Glamdring. No, on Gladden, but yeah, on Glamdring. So.
What?
Awesome.
Just a quick question. Your weekly raiding schedule what time do you start?
Yeah, so we do 8 p.m. EST is generally our raid time. It's not the only raid time, so we do I'm in Australia, so all the raid times I just put the events up and just type in the time, and I know it is for me. I don't know, so I rarely remember what they are for. Here I've got someone telling me apparently is at 11. Yeah, like so we do cater to a more like EU or like midday US kind of as well.
The reason I ask is because I have people that contact me and was like, yeah, I like to play at midnight on my time. And I'm like, oh, so if I can refer them to you
Right.
guys, that's definitely
Yeah, we've been
what I can help
so I
out
said-
with.
We've mostly like 8 p.m. EST, but we are looking, because obviously now that we're on Glamdring, we're assuming we've already had like this past couple of weeks, we've had a huge influx of people to the Discord. So we are looking to potentially open up some other raid slots if there's enough interest, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, we usually try and find like raid leaders for those slots that they have some structure. But yeah, so we do, like I said, most of our current raids are 8 p.m. EST. We do, I think, have a 5 p.m. EST slot for more EU/midday or just other time zones. But yeah, when we're probably going to bring back a more like late, I guess that's like, is that East Coast, West Coast? I forget, but like a later time slot. We used to run that a bit, but then it kind of lost interest. Because I got Darking saying 3 p.m. to me. Sad face, haven't I? 3 and 8 apparently. 3 and 8 apparently is the time slots that we do. So
Excellent.
yeah, but like I said, we're happy to open that up if there's enough interest. So and 11 p.m. I guess EST is the other slot that we potentially would have run in the past.
Very
So-
nice. Well, thank you so much.
No.
And so I've put out the message to send a tell to you, and if anybody's interested, so hopefully you'll get some bites.
Yeah, and you can also obviously find me on the Discord here. We have the crab section. in
Oh
the
yeah,
Discord. It's
I'm
easily
super
identifiable.
I'm super curious about
Yes.
that crab golfing. You're gonna have to explain that to me later.
Yeah. Well, that's a common event that we do.
Yeah,
That's pretty fun.
that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, I guess we're done. Just like to say, obviously, cheers for putting this together. It's been a lot of fun. It's starting to lag a bit. We've got so many people here.
I know, and I know there's a lot of people still trying to get into the server, but in the meantime, we got a lot of people that are homeless, so we figured this would be a great opportunity to help them find their new homes.
Yeah, and it's also the reason why I'm streaming is for those that haven't been able to make it onto the server yet. Will at least be able to watch this back and hopefully find a home.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. I have Rico Lasvos who has his hand up, so I'm going to bring him up on stage. Hi there.
Yes. Hello.
How's it going?
I'm fine. With yourself?
Pretty good. Good. Are you here representing a kin or a group?
Yes, I am here to represent the Death Assassins.
Death Assassins. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and basically we are a kin that has been around for as long as the game.
Yes, I've seen
Yes,
you around.
Yes, we originally played on Windfola in 2007 before moving to Arkenstone when our server was chopped away.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved to Arkenstone. And well, guess third time's the charm, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now we are here. We are hoping to revive ourselves a bit. Because, of course, a lot of people left after a while because there wasn't too much to do anymore. Arkenstone was becoming a bit emptier. But now that we are here, we are definitely hoping to kick up everything we were doing before, which is basically being unpaid bug magnets for LOTRO. Because that's kind of what we do. We find ourselves in situations you wouldn't expect, like swimming below the bridge of Khazad Doom.
Ooh.
Or being in the Hidden Horde for 8 hours because your tank gets teleported to a pocket dimension. So we do some really crazy things. But besides that, we also love hosting parties for the entire server, which we are planning to do on a bi-weekly basis. And aside from that, we also will have a nice little North Pole, which will be a kin island if we are lucky enough to get one. where
Fun.
we invite any player that wants a nice little gift to just walk in and get themselves a gift from our chest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then
And
of course we love talking.
do you have a recruitment message to put out in regional?
Yes,
Or
I do have one that may do the job.
okay. And if you would put it also in the Say chat so that people can see it there as well. I have my chat bubbles up so I can see.
Yes, there we go. Yes, should probably also note this is one of the tamer recruitment message, because I have put a few up before in the past where I've been told the wording could be a bit better.
And
Because we are also mostly European.
who can they send a tell to?
Or they can send a tell to me.
And who are you in the game?
Rico Las Fos.
Rico Las Vos.
Yeah, and then maybe as a little side note, aside from Glamdring, you can also find us on Mordor, but as a differently named kin, which is led by one of my former officers called Mela Marina. For the people interested in doing low-level stuff.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much, Rico Las Vos. I think
Thank you.
Fausch is next. He has he wants to talk about the kin that he's in called Disciples.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Fausch.
Hi.
Hello. Hello everyone. I'm Fausch. I'm from Arkenstone, and originally from Meneldor, and I've recently transferred to Glamdring. I'm an endgame player, and that's pretty much what I enjoy doing in Lord of the Rings Online. And Disciple is a newly recruiting kinship looking for endgame high-end players. This kinship was actually, until recently, a personal kinship dedicated to storage and housing, and it's being converted into a raiding kin starting today.
Wonderful.
And we are currently in the beginning phase, so setuping Discord and gathering the people. And the goal is to have the numbers to run Depths T5 and Temple T2 and T3 when it comes out on a regular basis. And we're also willing to help you get from T3 to T5 depths in terms of difficulty level if you show your potential. And joining the kinship is optional. The Discord is really where it's at. But of course, if you want to join the kinship just to have the disciple under your name, that's very good. And if you have interest in joining the kin, simply reach out to me on Discord or send me a tell in game or even a mail.
Excellent. So Fauchos is the person to reach then.
Yes, that is me.
Right. Excellent. And you said T3 through T5, you're working to get people up to that
Yes.
level?
Yes, so the objective is to run T5s on a regular basis for depths, and T3 when it comes out for the new raid, Temple. And if you are currently in a T3 or T4 level of difficulty and you have potential, we are willing to help you get to the endgame.
Awesome. Very good. see. I don't have any questions.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Can we create a channel for them in Kinships here? Maybe Fausch can put some information up there for people.
Yes, absolutely. I will do that shortly.
Okay, great. Well, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
I've done I've finished Corbo T4 and then took a break because it was so intense.
So if you have any interest, simply reach out to me directly.
Will do.
And as I said, it is extremely new. Actually, it's been decided today that is going to be dedicated for high-end rating. So
That'll be fun.
I'm still working on setting the Discord and the permissions and everything. But I'm taking note on everyone that does want to join.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fausch.
Thank you.
Is there anybody here that has not come up on stage who would like to come up and recruit? Cargill, okay. I'll bring you up here. Cargill,
Hello.
how are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having us. Me.
Yes. And who are you
Um,
representing today?
Fighting for freedom. We are from
Oh.
Arkenstone. We are a young kin. Started last year at some point, just a rank 9. We started with just a few friends, and we're just looking to, either add more friends or maybe get an allegiance going with someone else to run stuff.
Yeah.
And that's really about it. I mean, some people here, I think they know me. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's really about it.
Do you have a recruitment message to put out?
Sure.
How big is your kin? You said it's fairly new.
It is fairly new. Like I said, last year, I don't know, maybe April or something, we, a few friends, like I said, decided to build our own kin. And this is where we are.
Very nice.
We had other friends, from like, defenders, they help us get through some instances, and Virulent, I'm sure you heard of them. So yeah. And we, we're laid back. We don't get excited. If we don't win or whatever,
Yes.
And we just like to have fun and laugh. And I think that's about it, really.
Who can they send a tell to if they're interested?
All my tunes has the name Cargill in it, so if you just type in Cargill, you'll find me.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks for putting this together. It's pretty cool.
Is there anybody else that's here that has not spoken who wants to plug their kin or group? I don't. Oh, how about cousin Arian? Are you? Let's see. I see the Buckland Beggars are out here. I'm wanting to see if they'll speak. See if we can get someone from there to come out and say hello. Cusin. Okay. Would you be willing to come up on stage and talk? Okay, no problem. Thank you. Well, I think unless I'm missing, I don't know that I'm missing anybody. I think everybody's been touched on that's here, that's present. Am I missing anyone? I can't tell. It looks like I've touched base. Oh, there's the Dark Lords of Mirkwood. Maybe they might have something. Looks like they're AFK though. Yeah, they're AFK. So let me send a message out.
So it looks like there's one Sailoran.
Sailoran, he's with Defenders. Let me see. Oh.
If there's no one hopping in voice, Benjamin said he'd be happy for me to talk on the Buckland Beggars' behalf.
Oh, beautiful. If you would, please. I love the Buckland Beggars.
So I joined I've actually got an alt in the Buckland Beggars. So they're a Gladden kin as well. So they're very, very new kin, but one of the best kins, I'd say. If you just like social events and just having fun and being silly and messing around, the Buckland Beggars are just perfect for that. You'll see them running around. They get together you always see them gathering any day, anywhere in the world. They get together. They're just messing around, having fun. They're obviously beggar themed. They baptize if you join. You get baptized in the Brandywine River to become a member. They have their church. They go into the Beggars Alley in Bree. That's their little, base. That's their hideout. They have their church. The Beggars Church. They go into the the scholars there.
Yes.
They just almost any social event that's happening, they get together and bring the beggars come in force to any event that's going on. Bring some joy, bring some cheer. But yeah, definitely a fun group if you just want a casual big group. They obviously recruit a lot of people into their kin. Definitely a fun bunch to be around.
Yeah, I had the happy opportunity of being baptized by them on Gladden. And it was such a fun experience doing the RP and just going out to the Buckland River and getting baptized. And then they had a huge party afterwards. It was so awesome.
It's just a regular occurrence if you're part of the Buckland Beggars.
Yes.
Anyway, I think that's all I'll say about that. Thanks to Ben. So I guess message Benjamin. So that's Benjamin with like EN at the end. He's the leader of the Buckland Beggars. So message him if you're interested in joining. I think he put out a message in regional, if you can see that from Benjamin. You might have to scroll up a little bit to see it.
I see it, yes. Benjamin. Love it. Okay, I'll put a message here.
Oh, he just hopped in voice as well. I'm guessing you missed that, Benjamin. All down there.
Oh,
yeah, I'll hop back out.
Well, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I appreciate that because I have such admiration for that group. They're so fun. And they're actually helping with organizing the tavern crawl that's coming up in April. So I'm looking forward to seeing them out there.
It's pretty funny. I like super coincidence. I happened to run across them while they were making that video, so I managed to
Did
get
you
a
see
nice. Yeah, I managed to make it into the video because.
Yes, I saw you. I saw you. That's so awesome. Yes, and I
That's the
can't
thing
wait
that
to
you
be able
just,
to post that to everybody.
like I said, you can just be running around in the world and come across a gathering of beggars, and it's a beautiful thing.
It's awesome. Thank you so much.
No worries, I'll hop back out. Have a good one.
And let's see, is there anybody else? Oh, I hear Paranoid. They're playing some Nightwish as we speak, which is one of my favorite bands. I think that might be everybody that I can see out here that has actually spoken or posted a message.
So Dwalin Zax raised his hand.
Oh, excellent. Let me pull him up. Hello.
Hey, Zax.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Well,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Hi.
Oh, great. Yeah, anyways, my name's Dolan in the game, but my main is Saxon. I'm with Runic Knights, and I just wanted to say that when I joined Runic Knights, we became 1,300 members strong, one of the largest kinships in the game, one of the oldest kinships in the game. We've been together for 17 years. I broke off in 2016 separately, but still remain officer in Runic Knights. So if you do need recruiting or anything for Runic Knights, if you'd like to join them, you can PM Saxon, Caxin. But I wanted to talk about Dolan, which is, it's not Dwalin, it's Dolan.
Dolan,
Like Darlin, hey Darlin. But it's a D-A-W-L-E-N, just in case anybody had seen a misspelling. But Dolan is, when he broke off from Runic Knights, it was just for music, and it was basically what I called the kinship was the country bluegrass band, and our main focus was an offset for those who wanted to play country music or learn how to do music in the game. So if anybody was wanting to learn how to do music in the game, I do teach it on Saturdays after our show, which is at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Our show does start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then after that, if anybody wanted to learn music, how to set up, how to play these instruments that everybody is seeing here up at the 4 Fountain, I do teach from scratch on how to do this, especially for you Mac users. I think I have a spreadsheet somewhere with instructions on how to install the game and stuff. I've been writing music here for pretty close to 11 years now. So I've been with the kinship for about 12 or 13 years. It's my first kinship, my only kinship, and but basically what the Country Bluegrass Band does is just here to entertain, and for those that wanted to play music and that enjoy country music with an offbeat of some rock music, movie theme music, etc.
Yeah, I love country music.
Whatever floats. But I do teach how to write music and give some inputs on how to put some instruments together. So folks that are like, wow, I wish I could do that. Yeah, hey, I'm here to teach you if you like. And this is on Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. But basically, the Country Bluegrass Band is pretty much a private kinship, just for friends of mine. No recruiting, I'm sorry, but I do teach music, and that is why I raised my hand.
That's absolutely fine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And if you want, you can. I believe you can also post something in our server, just letting people know what your services are.
Yeah, sure. Where would you like me to post that at?
I would say I couldn't tell you. I would say Dill might be able to tell you where best to post it.
Probably say maybe like upcoming concerts or something. Also, I am a successor of Minstrel Steel Oak there. We formed it on Brandywine just to bring a music vibe to Brandywine, which a lot of us are from. So we had started that because we noticed that there was other bands coming there, and we just wanted to create a great music vibe there. So we got together and started coordinating events, and then we actually got some really good MCs, and then we got some good streamers, and everything just started clicking, and now the events are just gone really, really great. If you haven't been to a Minstrel Guild of 3 show, I highly suggest it. It is highly entertaining if you're into the music scene here. Some people are just into the music scene here. Yeah, and our as Steel Oak had priorly said that our next meet is at the Mythal Stage in the Shire, May 17th weekend. We're hoping to go 2 days. If we do, it'll be our first time because Brandywine wasn't a huge thing for music, but it's growing. And here now being on Glamdring, on the new 64-bit server, we're just very happy and proud to welcome any and all bands, as long as you're 3 or more strong. We suggest this. No solo acts for our main events, but we do hold some round robins, I believe. At least we used to on Brandywine on Mondays, or I'm sorry, Tuesdays, like solo acts and stuff like that. If they're still doing that here, if they've transferred it here. But anyways, the Country Bluegrass Band does play at the West Gate at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And if you need mentoring on instruments, I'm more than happy to mentor any and everyone that I can with me and my alts. I spell my name D-A-W-L-E-N, and that's at the West Gate on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of each month here now on Glamdring.
Okay. Wonderful.
I didn't overtalk.
Nope, you're good. Thank you so much. And I see Rennie O'Gill has his hand up. I'll bring him up on stage.
Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon. I don't want to take a great deal of time, but I just wanted to kind of back Darlin's play here. We do have quite a few music events that have transplanted from both Crick Hollow and Brandywine onto Glamdring. Excuse me. On Monday, Monday was a round robin night on Brandywine exclusively. The hosts are Roses and Thorns, and that has become what would have been a cross-server event, but it is now a consolidated event. We had a few bands from Crick Hollow come as guests, and the Brandywine folks are so gracious, so warm and welcoming, that music community. And that's something that I've always loved about Crick Hollow as well. I think there's a really great synergy building between us. So that's Monday. On Tuesday, Tuesday is solo night at the wall just east of the Westbury stable. Daisy the cow occasionally joins in, and that again is a transplant from Brandywine solos, in particular, and I believe it's Hildegard who hosts that. And on Fridays, we have a major combined event that happens outside the Prancing Pony. Bread and Jam from Crick Hollow, which is over a decade tradition on Crick Hollow, an open round robin. Anyone is welcome to play. And the Brandywine Friday Night Jam, which I gather works along the same lines. All are welcome to play. I understand that the Midnight Owls hosted that on Brandywine for a while, and then Dragonforge hosted it. Is that correct, Alan?
Yeah. Ren, yeah, I just wanted to clarify or let these folks know what time those events start.
Oh yes. The
Mondays
the
start.
I believe all three of these, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, start around 7:30. That's a soft start time, but around 7:30, and basically go until people get tired.
Except for Tuesday nights, I think you guys do play till 9 p.m. and then Runic Nights Orchestra plays on the second and fourth Tuesday.
Right, you guys have the alternating Tuesdays. That's correct. I'd forgotten about that. Thank you very much for saying that.
Yeah, because we need to get together and work. And listen, if somebody else has a time slot in between 4 and 5:30 p.m., I'm more than welcome to do a fusion with them. You know, up to 2 other bands, so it's not a problem for me. I welcome it. You know what I mean? I'm just so happy with the music community here. It's overwhelming here on Glamdring, and I think this event that Angel has put together for all of us, being band leaders, officers for Kinships, you know, which some of us are in multiple Kinships, it's just fantastic, and I just want to say hats off to you, Angel. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, this is bravo.
Thank you so much. This couldn't have been done without Dilsexia and Miloa as well, and Paranoid for providing the wonderful music.
Yes, Miloa is leader of Runic Knights, and I just want to say, guys, she is doing a fantastic job. Runic Knights is definitely a great kinship to join because they invite all levels, and if you know these new folks that are brand new to the game, that's never even played it, brought in by friends, Runic Knight offers, you know, to help them gear up, you know, like the armor, etc. Chat with them, any questions that they need. Very helpful, very helpful kinship. That's why I've never left. You know, great friends. They do raiding, and it's pretty cool, man. They do it on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Right now, the level on Wednesday nights is 150, and Sunday nights they do events like you know, they do instances and stuff like that. So it's a 6-man, 12-man, whatever, and with sometimes Still Oak being maintained and stuff. It's just excuse me. It's a lot of fun. And as far as the music industry goes, which it's overwhelming here. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be times where some events, because we all wanted off these old servers and onto this new 64-bit. Who could resist the chance to do that? No one. So if as you know, the successor of Mr. Gildersleeve, we will work with anybody who event organizes here as well. So we do not clash dates for main events such as our Hearts of Fire, which is early in the year, and then our Spring Fling, which is coming up on May 17th, our Summer Fest, which happens in the summer of August, and then you know, our Pumpkin Jam, you know, our giveaways and stuff like that, costume contest as well, which we usually hold at the pre-festival ground, and then last our Champagne Bash instead of a Winter Fest or something like that, for those of you who are interested in music. But once again, if you see me at any of these round robins, Dolan, feel free to PM me, and if you want to learn an instrument, say, hey Dolan, I was interested in learning how to write this stuff. Hey, no problem, I'll help you out. To anybody out there who's listening, You know, it's just a matter of about an hour's worth of work, and I'll have you up and running. You know, I'll mentor you the instruments that I can with however many alts that I have, and I'll get you started. You know, it's not a problem for me. I've helped quite a few people do this, and basically that's it. You know, I'm here to help.
Thanks, X. Angel, do we have anybody else left?
I don't believe so. In fact, I think we are giving our closing statements right now.
Okay.
Just a few announcements for those of you who are in here. Just a reminder, next weekend we have our chicken race on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are interested, you can run solo or as a team. The winner of the race will win half of the raffle, and the other half of the raffle will go to the person who we picked for the raffle, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how many people are interested in coming out there. So if you would let me know, send me a message or send me a mail in game if you want to enter into the raffle. You don't have to participate in the race itself, but if you just want to, you know, put your name out there in case you want to win some gold, let us know.
And what time is this again, Angel?
1 p.m. Eastern or server time. And yeah, just send me a mail in game. Angel Wings
when
with
will this
two
take
Ds.
place and where? Right here at War Fountain?
No, the chicken race will start at the Shire, the farm.
Okay.
What was the name of the farm? I can't remember it right off the top of my head.
Right there by Mickle Delving, I believe.
Yes,
Sanderson
yes.
Farm.
Thank you.
Anderson's Farm. That's right.
Yes, and you'll go in as a chicken and you'll run all the way through to Minas Tirith, and there will be guides, escorts available if needed. There are some not many, but there are a few tricky spots that can get a little haphazard for chickens.
Well, that's why they call it a race, right?
Exactly. So, and Paranoid Weeds will be performing at the end of that race. They will be at the prow where you will finish the race. Just don't jump off of the prow just yet. Just stay there and hang out as a chicken and listen to the music and enjoy it. And then we will all jump together.
Well, awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you for having me up on stage, and I wish everybody the best of luck on recruiting.
Thank you.
And
I also have one more message. Again, we are doing a social next month, April 19th, Shire Tavern Crawl. And we are looking for a few bands to help participate and make this a success. So if you know anybody who might be interested, have them send me a message as well.
Yeah, sure. Who would I send a message to? I could do it with the Country Bluegrass Band.
Angel Wings with two Z's in game.
What time and place?
It's going to be, I believe it's the same time, 1 p.m. I'll double check the time, but it's going to be on the 19th of April.
Sure. As you can see, my name up here on stage, it is Dawlen, D-A-W-L-E-N. Just send me an in-game mail with the info, and I'll be more than happy to help with any kind of music that you like.
Excellent.
Like I said, I've been writing 11 years, so I got probably over 42,000 songs.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm not sure really. Oh, okay. I see it. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop off the stage. Thanks, Angel, for having me, and thanks for listening, everyone.
Yes, thank you, everybody. And I think this will conclude, unless, Miloa, you have any last words?
Yeah, I just want to outro. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out today, whether you were in-game or in YouTube world. I had a bunch of fun. I want to say thank you to Angel and Weeds and Dulcexia for putting all of this together. And thank you, everybody. I learned a lot today, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yes. And thank you, Faust, for helping people get onto the correct layer for this event. Thank you so much for that.
Yes, no problem.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Well,
We'll go ahead and end it here.
Folks, that concludes today's show. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,